EJ Holland with the Wolverine here with new Michigan commit Jimmy Rolder. Jimmy, congrats on your commitment to Michigan.
Appreciate it.
So let's go ahead and dive right into that, man. Why'd you decide to go ahead and pull the trigger and side with the Wolverines?
Honestly, it just checked all the boxes for all the reasons why I would go or pick a college. So, I mean, just went over with my family and just felt like it was the right place for me. And decided why wait any longer.
How excited was your family? I know you have a couple of Michigan connections in the family. You know, what was their reaction when you guys figured out it was going to be Michigan?
I mean, they were super excited for me. I mean, I thought they would definitely want me to go there as well. I could just tell. And no, they were just super excited. I had my relatives, some went there, so they were pretty excited to see that as well.
So I know you called and told the staff that you committed, obviously. What was their reaction when they found out they had scored your commitment?
No, they were excited and a little bit shocked, you know, because of that timing. But no, for the most part, they were pretty excited to hear.
So when I first came out to see you, I want to say it was about a month ago, you told me you had just gotten an unknown call and it was Jim Harbaugh, and now you're committed to Michigan. How crazy is it that you know, you got that call from Jim Harbaugh and now you're a commit in just such a short time period?
I mean, it's just such a great experience for me. Just crazy to go from how I was before, like with no offers, to being able to get that phone call, that offer, and then choose where I want to go. So, no, I thought that was very special.
I know relationships were big in your recruitment as well. Tell me about your ties to the Michigan coaching staff, how quickly you were able to build a bond with them.
I mean, I was talking to them like every week, you know, multiple times. So, I mean, it was good. I connected with the strength coach, so that was good to be able to see what it's like inside. And, I mean, just being able to talk with them every week, get all the information I needed. I mean, it was just felt right.
I know Coach McDonald kind of led the way in the recruitment. He came out and saw you during Michigan's bye week as well. What specifically stood out to you about Coach Mike McDonald?
I mean, him being able to come all the way out here, take time out of his busy schedule, come see me, that was very special. And then just being able to talk with him more, he was very personable, and you know, he has a great background, you know, with coaching. So, and I know he knows what he's talking about. So, I mean, I'm just excited to get coached by him in the future.
What about Jim Harbaugh, since he was the guy that initially reached out to you?
I mean, I talked with him a bunch, just like texting and then a couple phone calls. But no, it was cool to connect with the head coach. So I enjoyed it a lot.
Going back to Coach McDonald, obviously he's brought a new defensive scheme over to Michigan that appears to be working pretty well. How do you see yourself fitting into that scheme?
Like I said before, I think I would fit great, you know, being able to move sideline to sideline and make big plays. And, I mean, I guess I'll have to figure out more when I get on campus, but that's just what I'm thinking right now.
Awesome. So you made a visit to Michigan before you committed. Tell me a little bit about your first experience in Ann Arbor, what you thought about the campus, the facilities, just the culture around town.
Just very welcoming. When I first got there, by all the coaches, they came up to me and everything. So met all my family and had conversations. So that was very nice. And then during the game, just seeing how the coaches interacting with their players during the game and how they coach. I like that a lot, their energy and focus when they play, and then being able to see the locker room after the game with the players, meet a couple, and then just being able to get the tour after, see all the facilities, which I don't usually do. On game days, I actually got to do a photo shoot. The photographer said it was like the first one they've ever done on a game day, so it was pretty cool. And just seeing everything, I fell in love.
Perfect. So Michigan fans were especially excited about your commitment because you picked Michigan over Ohio State. Yeah. I know that was a pretty big, you know, rivalry in your recruitment. When you looked at both of those schools, what kind of gave Michigan a little more of an advantage?
Honestly, I just saw myself fitting in better, maybe better opportunities to get on the field compared to at Ohio State, you know. And I just feel like just all around, their academic P's at Michigan, their business school is second to none in the Big Ten. So just there's a bunch of factors that just made me choose Michigan, but I mean, those are just a couple of the many.
So Michigan does play Ohio State next week in the game. You might be playing for a state championship that day. But what are you kind of expecting from that big rivalry this year?
I mean, hoping Michigan takes it home, but it should be a good one for sure.
Shifting gears a little bit to kind of close this out, like I said, you might be playing for a state championship that day. You have a big state semifinal matchup this weekend. Talk a little bit about your team's season and what are some of your goals heading over the next couple of weeks.
Well, obviously the main goal is to win the state championship, but honestly, just get better this week. Come out with everyone healthy, play real hard, play as a team like we did last week. I think last week was our best team game we played all year. So really just playing as one. And not being selfish, do our own assignments, and I think we should be playing next week, which would be great.
Awesome. Thanks, Jimmy.